fellow exercisers. Today I know that you're anxious to hear about how to work the glutes anywhere, anytime. First, let's go back over yesterday. Abdomen, did you do your exercises? Have you added it in twice today? If you haven't, you're going to do that yet. So we're going to do 2 different sets. I know that it's going to burn a little bit, but remember, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Don't forget that. Word of wisdom. Okay, we're going to start out working the glutes today. The glutes are your butt, in case you didn't know. And we're going to do it anytime, anywhere. The first one that we're going to do is called a lunge. Now we're going to do 2 different types of lunges. The first one's going to be a stationary lunge. The second one will be a traveling lunge. Both working different areas and working differently, okay? The first one being a stationary lunge. Take a pretty wide stance like you're going to take an extra long step, okay? What you're trying to do is have this step far enough that your knee is not going to jet out over your toe, okay? For example, if I'm back like this and I go down and my knee is jetting out over my toe, now all the pressure is in the knee instead of into the quad. So make sure that your step is far enough that as I take this knee down, this one will not pass out over my knee, okay? Then I want to take this knee all the way to the floor, if you can. If you can't, get as far as you can. Pretty soon you'll be able to get deeper and deeper as you go. Do this with your hands in at your side. You want to make sure that you're balancing at the core. These are core exercises, working all the stability through the knee, the ankle, and the hip, okay? Very important. If you put your hands out like this, you're tending to balance with your hands. I want you to balance with the core. Make sure you keep your hands in straight, your face is forward. Take your back knee and drop it to the floor. All the way down, all the way up. Down, up, down, up. Very easy exercise, working the glutes. When you're doing a stationary lunge, it's going to work more into the quad than it does into the glute. A traveling lunge will hit more into the glute, okay? So a traveling lunge, stationary, let me finish both sides. Stationary, like this, and all the way up. Let's try to do 15 to 20 per side, okay? The other side, you switch and just do the exact opposite. 15 to 20 per side. You're going to feel it through your leg, you're going to feel it through your glute. Most of your burning sensation, which is lactic acid being released out of the cell, will be in the quad. Reason being, this is where most of the lactic acid is stored, is in through the quad, not as much through the glutes, so you won't get as much burning through the glutes. A traveling lunge goes like this. Same basic principle. You're going to take the step forward, large enough that this knee doesn't pass out over the toe. This knee is going to go to the floor, but your next step now will be exploding forward to another step, okay? So you're not going to stop in the middle. You want to make sure that that step is all the way through. You explode forward and right into your next one and all the way back down, okay? That's going to work more into the glutes. Excellent exercise. Now remember, you're going to feel these a little bit tomorrow. So when you're doing a traveling lunge, let's keep that one anywhere between 10 and 20 per side, okay? So if I'm going to do 10 on a side, that means I'm going to take 20 steps forward, okay? So that's quite a few, and you're probably going to feel the burning through the quad, like I said, okay? The third exercise, sitting on it, no. Third one is air squats. Third one we're going to do like this. Again, slightly wider than shoulder width stance. Hands in front of you so you're balancing at the core. Remember, the knees don't jet out over the toes. Your butt goes back like you're sitting in a chair, all the way to parallel and up. Primary mover, glutes and the quads, okay? This is an exercise that you did in your first video, so I'm sure that you're probably getting pretty good at it. The last exercise, seated. Whenever you're seated, all you're going to do is squeeze your butt. Just squeeze and down, squeeze and down, squeeze and down. Looks kind of weird, works very effectively. Squeeze and down, squeeze and down. Do this as many times as you can, as many times as you want to throughout your day. Whenever you think about it, squeeze down, squeeze down, squeeze down. Your coworkers will love you for it. Now, remember, tomorrow we're going to be talking about the double wave. Ladies, I know that you know what I'm talking about. It's the double wave. Men, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll learn that one soon. So make sure that you catch tomorrow's. Now, tomorrow I believe is day 7. We're going to be increasing to a ½ an hour walk. So if you haven't been increasing it, make sure that you're ready for that tomorrow. Also, make sure that your water intake is up. Keep watching your nutrition. Nutrition, a big component of this whole program. Watch the nutrition, work every single day, one day at a time. Don't look too far in front of you, one day at a time. Make sure you're making friends with people that are motivated, and watch out for the sabotage from your other friends. Until tomorrow, remember the double wave. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.